this next video, we're going to add some images from Google into our movie poster. You're going to want to go to your favorite web browser. I'm going to go to Firefox, and we're going to go to images.google.com. Once you've gotten yourself to images.google.com, put in a search query for what you're looking for. Now, I want to make a Gotham City Batman poster, so I'm going to type in New York skyline. I'm going to put nighttime in there to give it more of a Gotham City feel. I'm going to scroll through those images and see what I like. Now, I need to make sure that I have large image sizes selected, so I'm going to Tools, and then I'm going to Size Large. The reason is I have a fairly gigantic canvas, and I need to make sure that whatever image I find can be stretched over that canvas size. So you scroll through till you find the image that you want. Go ahead and select it. Now it's really important that you actually don't try to take the image from that preview pane that you're in from Google. You can see the URL bar still says google.com. You can still see your search query there in the URL bar. You need to go to View Image. That's kind of in the middle of the screen. Go ahead and click that. That's going to do two things for us. One is we can get access to the full-size image, but also the URL. Let's copy that URL, and we're going to paste it into Microsoft Word. Remember, this isn't our image. Someone else took this picture, so we need to give a citation here, give them credit for creating this image. So I'm going to create a file called Works Cited, and I'm going to go ahead and give a brief description of the image. This is not a full citation. I don't know who the photographer is. I don't know exactly where this picture came from, but I am going to write New York skyline image, and then it's the background of my poster eventually. I'm going to paste in that link. At least this way, anybody who looks at our project and sees that Works Cited can get back to that original image. We are giving credit to that author who created it. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to File, Open, and I'm going to open that New York image. Now that's in a separate tab as my actual poster. I'm going to press Control-A, Control-C, and Control-V. So Control-A to select pixels, Control-C to copy the pixels, and I'm going to move that tab back over to my actual canvas, Control-V, and paste it. Now that New York image is in my poster now, but it's not a great size. You can see all that white space. I'm going to press Control-T for transform, and I'm going to stretch it out. So Control-T to transform, and then stretch that image to your desired size. When you're happy with it, go ahead and press Enter. And you'll see that you have that nice looking New York image that's in the background of our movie poster. It's the size of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. That's a new layer. You can see if you press that I button on the right hand side, you can go ahead and save that as, see that it's its own layer. Now I need to find the foreground of my poster. I'm going with a Batman theme here, so I'm going back to Google Images, and I'm going to keep my image size on large. I'm going to search for Batman, and it looks like that third hit will do the trick. I'm going to click on View Image, and I'm going to take that URL, and I'm going to put that into my Works Cited. So give a brief description of the image. So I'm going to say Batman image. It's going to be in the foreground of my poster. Paste in that URL, and then go ahead and save that file. So going to this PC, I'm going to put it into my movie poster folder. I'm going to save a Word doc. I'm going to say Works Cited, and then you should put your last name in there. You'll also want to save a PDF of it eventually, but for right now I've got my Word document. Now save the Batman image into that same folder. I've already got a copy of it there. I've already kind of previewed these images. I know what poster I'm going to make, so I've already got a copy of Batman. I'm going to go to File, Open. I'm going to open that Batman image. Now I am not going to do Control-A, Control-C, Control-V the same way that I did before, because you can see that brought all these gray pixels with it, which is not ideal. So I need to get rid of all those background gray pixels. I'm going to go to a special Photoshop tool. There's a magic wand tool. Sometimes that works out well. So you can see I'm trying to select those gray pixels. Not going great right now. So instead I'm going to switch it over to the quick selection tool. You're going to hold the mouse key on that quick selection tool, and try to select the gray pixels that time. So hold that mouse key, and you can see it worked pretty well. Selected all those gray pixels in the background that I don't want. You could press the plus or the minus button up along the top if you want to add or take away some pixels that are too many or not enough. And you keep playing with that till you get it right, until you're reasonably happy with it, and then press delete, and there it is. We got rid of that gray background. Now I'm going to press Control T to transform. I'm going to move Batman to a better part of the poster, and I'm going to stretch it to an appropriate size. I'm going to stretch that image to a size that actually makes sense for this poster. And there we go. We've got a Batman in the foreground. We've got a New York / Gotham City in the background. And in the next video, we'll add some titles, add a Batman title, some text to our movie poster, and we'll be done. Thanks for tuning in.